class friends. I'm Indumati Karthikeyan from InKar IS Academy. Today we are going to see about the 16th December current affairs. The topic is how the carbon market functions. This topic taken from the Delhi edition. The topic comes under our GS3 conservation, environmental pollution and degradation, and also comes under a preliminary topic environmental pollution. First of all, we must know a carbon market mechanism is designed to reduce the greenhouse gas emission by putting a price of carbon emission. It allows entities like countries, companies, or organizations to trade carbon credits allowance that effectively turning the carbon emission into a tradable commodity. The goal is to incentivize industry to cut emission into a cost-effective manner while promoting the sustainable practices. First of all, how does a carbon market function? That is, the carbon market works on the cap and trade and also the baseline and credit principle. These principles can be done by the carbon market. This is a major function, that is a setting up a cap of emission limit. First of all, the cap, government is regulatory body set a limit on the total allowable greenhouse gas emission for the specific sector and also entitled over a defined period, and also there's a cap aligned with the climate goals like those under the Paris Agreement or the national targets, and also there's a allocating carbon allowances, that is under the cap entities, that is a company, industries, or establishment. There are allocated a certain number of the carbon allowance, a permit usually corresponding to 1 ton of CO2 equivalent to per allowance. That is, allowance can be maybe free, that is allocated to the carbon government to help to industry transition, and also there can be in the auction manner, that is sold by the government to the general revenue, generate the revenue by providing the auction. And also the third thing is the emission measurement and also reporting, that is, the company must measure, report and verify the emissions regularly. This is a first thing, and the company entities less than its allowance, surplus allowance to sell. It has surplus allowance, then it can be, they can sell it. If it emit more than its allowance, it must purchase additional allowance from other entities, invested carbon credit from approved emission reduction projects. And the final is the carbon trading, how it's done. Actually, the carbon market emerges where allowance, the credit are brought and sold, creating a price signal for the carbon. The two key market types, that is a compliant market and a voluntary market. That the compliant market is a regulated market which industries must comply with the emission caps, that example European Union emission trading system. And the second thing is the voluntary market, that is a company or individual buy carbon credits voluntarily to meet the sustainability of the goal, example that verified carbon standard projects. So finally, the carbon offset, it companies cannot reduce the emission immediately. They can purchase the carbon offset, they are credit generated through, that is afforestation, reforestation. They can continuously planting the trees on to absorb the CO2, and also they can go for the renewable energy projects like the wind, solar or hydro projects. These are the projects to reduce the energy and go for the clean energy. And also there is a methane capture by preventing the methane emission from the landfills or farms. And also there can be energy efficient projects to improve the project to reducing the emission. These are the main criteria for the carbon market functions. And also where is the, who are the key players in this carbon market? First of all, the regulator, the government or the international bodies, they are the regulator, they are set the rules, they are give the overseas market. This is the main thing. And second thing is the emitters. There is an industry like a power generation, manufacturing, this is transport industry, it must comply with the emission limit. The third one is a trader, definitely the broker, the financial institution facilitates buying and selling of the credits and also allowance. So they are the traders. And the offset project developer, these are the these are the entities creating a emission reductions projects that generate the carbon credits. So first of all, we must know some examples of carbon markets in action. The European Union emission trading system is the world's largest carbon market. So they cover the plants, industries, airlines with the EU. That's the European Union. A cap is placed on the emission that company trade allowance to meet their limits, and also there's a California cap and trade program that is a applies the power plants, the oil refineries, and also large industry facilities. This includes offset credit from forest management and also the methane reduction product. And also there's a voluntary carbon market. There's a market the business like Microsoft and Amazon purchases carbon credits to achieve the net zero or the sustainability target. This is a voluntary carbon market system. Who are the benefit of this carbon market? The first of all, the cost effective emission reduction. The company with the low abatement cost reduce the emission while others cut by the allowance of the credits. And also there's a incentivizing the innovations. A carbon price pushes the industry to adopt the cleaner technologies. Third thing, the revenue generation can happen. The government can reinvest revenue from carbon auction into the green initiatives. And also there is a global climate targets. The has to the government can be meet the NDC, that is a nationally determined contributor under the Paris Agreement. But there is a many challenges begin these carbon markets. That first of all, the price volatility. That is a carbon prices can fluctuate. That can be reducing market predictability, and also there is a leakage in the carbon. There is a industry may relocate or region with weak carbon regulation, and also there is a credibility and offset. That is ensuring our offset projects result in genuine additional emission reduction can be challenging, and also there's an inequity is there. There is a developing nation may struggle to comply with the adequate financial support infrastructure. So these are the things are definitely challenge for the carbon markets. But finally, the carbon market, it functions as a market-based solution to climate change by putting a price on the emission by allowing the entities to trade emission allowance or offset. These systems promote the cost-effective decarbonization while driving investment in clean technology, and also, however, the access relays a strong governance, transparency, and also the consistent carbon pricing.